Hey folks, gather round the fire. It's your old pal Ben, or Uncle Ben to the young guns out there. You know me, that grizzled adventurer with stories that'll make your heart race faster than a grizzly on the chase. At 65, my hair's gone silver, my beard's got more wisdom than a library, but my spirit, still wild as the wind-swept plains. I've scaled peaks that kiss the clouds, battled rivers that roar like thunder, and unearthed secrets buried in forgotten sands. But buckle up, 'cause today's tale is a beast, my longest, most nail-biting escapade yet, topping even that Echo Canyon thriller. This wasn't some quick jaunt. It unfolded over days of raw wilderness, where friendships were forged in fire, emotions hit like avalanches, and Mother Nature dished out lessons that'll echo forever. Thrills? Check. Terror? You bet. Laughter, tears, and mind-blowing facts? Oh yeah. If you're craving edge-of-your-seat action, unbreakable bonds, and wisdom wrapped in wonder, you're in the right spot. Hit that like button if you're hooked already, subscribe for more epic yarns, and comment your wildest trip below. Ready? Let's plunge in. Flashback a few years. I was 40, prime adventure age, with my unbreakable crew, Mia and Alex. Mia, that fiery 35-year-old biologist with curls that bounced like her endless curiosity, always dropping gems like nature's the ultimate teacher. Every leaf, every howl has a story. And Alex, our 33-year-old tech genius, gadget wizard extraordinaire, who'd quip, "Without my drones, we'd be lost, literally." We'd conquered countless quests together, but this one, epic level. We targeted Yellowstone National Park, America's original wild playground, a cauldron of bubbling geysers, untamed beasts, and ancient mysteries. "Listen up, team," I said that first evening at base camp, tents glowing under a blanket of stars, the pine-scented air crisp and alive. "This ain't your grandma's picnic. We'll witness Old Faithful erupting every 90 minutes like a volcanic alarm clock. But the real prize? Deep backcountry, no trails, just dense forests and rushing rivers. Whispers say there's a hidden hot spring, a sacred haven for ancient native tribes. We're gonna hunt it down and capture it on film." Mia's face lit like a campfire. "Ben, Yellowstone's a geologic jackpot. It's perched on a supervolcano. That massive caldera exploded 640,000 years ago, reshaping the continent. Geysers like Old Faithful, powered by underground steam pressure building like a pressure cooker. And the critters, bison herds thundering across meadows, North America's heavyweight champs, up to 2,000 pounds of muscle that can charge at 35 miles per hour if you tick 'em off. Wolves, too, reintroduced to balance the chaos. This is research heaven." Alex, tinkering with his drone, grinned wide. "I'll chart it all with GPS and thermal scans." Tribes like the Shoshone and Blackfeet revered these hot springs as healing fonts. Snagging that hidden one could rewrite history books. But watch out, grizzlies and black bears prowl, nabbing snacks and sometimes hikers. Bear spray's our lifeline, noisemakers too. Swear, Ben, no crazy heroics.
I chuckled, clapping hands in a pact. This is us against the wild. Unbreakable. Friendship like ours? It's the real treasure. Dawn broke like a promise, and we hit the trail. Yellowstone's winding road snaked past shimmering lakes and vast meadows, alive with elk and deer grazing like kings. Backpacks bulging with gear, water, grub, first aid, Mia's trusty notebook. We were set. Day one, pure magic. We reached Old Faithful, and bam! A 200-foot geyser plume rocketed skyward, steam hissing like a dragon's breath. "Magma heat boils the water into explosive steam," Mia explained, eyes wide with awe. "Over 10,000 geothermal spots here, half the planet's total. Feel that ground rumble? That's the Earth alive beneath us."
Deeper into the backcountry, the world transformed, towering pines closing in, trails fading to whispers, air biting with hints of snow. We pounded miles, Alex's drone whirring like a faithful scout, thermal cams hunting heat signatures. "Hot spot ahead, could be our spring," he yelled. Night fell, we pitched camp, flames crackling as stars exploded overhead. "Remember our Rockies fiasco?" I teased. Mia burst out laughing. "How could I forget? You pulled us through. That's friendship, blind trust in the storm." Emotions swelled that night. We bared our souls, fears of the unknown, dreams of discovery, knitting our trio tighter than ever.
Day 2 cranked the intensity. Ford a frothy river? Check. But then a bison stampede rumbled in, massive beasts shaking the earth like an earthquake. "Hold up," Mia hissed, voice low. "They injure more visitors than bears 'cause folks get selfie stupid. One wrong move and they're barreling at 35 miles per hour. We froze, hearts slamming as one bull locked eyes, pure power staring us down. Adrenaline surged. We backed off slow, exhaling only when they thundered away. Whew! Then Alex's drone uncovered gold, an ancient stone circle campsite, echoes of native hunters. "Archaeological jackpot," he whispered. "Tribes gathered here, honoring springs as spirit realms." We documented feverishly, pics, notes, this intel gold for today's eco-battles, like pics borrowing ancient smarts to fight climate chaos. Day 3, total game changer, packed with suspense and jaw drops. Chasing the spring, we plunged into a foggy forest so thick it swallowed light. Alex's GPS glitched out from the canopy. "Signal's toast," he groaned. "Drones juiced low." Hours blurred into a maze of twisted roots and shadows. We were lost, truly off-grid. Then, chills down my spine, wolf howls pierced the air, a chorus rising like a warning symphony. "Wolves," Mia breathed, excitement edging fear. Reintroduced in '95, over 100 now roaming in packs. They're apex hunters, but human shy, unless we trespass their domain. Pulses racing, we huddled, fear clawed, but thrill ignited. I scaled a jagged rock for recon. "Rivers yonder, track it." But in the chaos, we scattered in the scramble. Mia vanished into the mist. "Mia!" we bellowed, echoes mocking our dread. Guilt crashed over me. Had I led us to doom? Friendship teetered on the brink. Desperate, Alex fired up the drone's dying battery, scanning. There, Mia in a tiny cave, mesmerized by a wolf pack gliding past like ghosts. "They're majestic," she said, as we reunited, tears streaming, voices cracking. Hunting as one, unbreakable. We collapsed in a group hug, relief washing like a tide. That terror bonded us deeper, proving we're family in the wild.
And get this, those wolves, they're ecosystem superheroes via something called a trophic cascade. Absent for 70 years, elk exploded, chomping young aspen and willow trees to stubs, stripping the land bare. Wolves return? Boom! They cull elk herds and spook them into avoiding riversides and open spots, creating a landscape of fear. Plants rebound, aspen crowns ballooned 1,500%. Beavers thrive on the regrowth, damming streams into ponds that nurture fish, birds, amphibians. Rivers straighten, erosion halts, biodiversity skyrockets. More insects, songbirds, you name it. It's a top-down ripple. One predator flips the whole script, making Yellowstone 82% more resilient than average ecosystems. A living lab showing how rewilding heals. Day 4, wiser and wired, we forged ahead. Drone leading like a North Star, we hit pay dirt, the hidden hot spring. A turquoise pool steaming like a cauldron, ancient petroglyphs carved in surrounding rocks, beasts, waves, timeless tales. 2,000 years old, easy, Mia gasped. Tribes sought healing here, mineral-rich waters mend like magic. We captured it all, but hold on, a grizzly lumbered in, massive paws thudding, nose twitching at our scents. Time froze. "Bear spray, now!" Alex roared. We hollered, sprayed a fog, and the beast retreated with a grunt.
Shaking, we embraced, fear forging unbreakable steel. "You're my world," I choked out, tears mixing with sweat. Day 5, triumphant trek home, battered but buzzing. Back in Flagstaff over burgers and brews we toasted, to nature's echoes and our ironclad crew. Lesson learned? Epic odysseys carve profound truths. Honor the wild, prep like pros, lean on your pack. Yellowstone whispered life's a grand quest. Embrace the lost moments. They reveal your true north. Now I pass this torch to you for safer, bolder adventures. Whew, what a ride. If this gripped you, smash like, sub up, and spill. Ready for your Yellowstone quest? Stay wild, stay safe. Uncle Ben signing off.